Good afternoon. It's Wednesday afternoon. We're live. My name is Jim Miller, and this is Unlocking Personal Leadership Live, Wednesday's audience building. And this is episode number 50, 50. Wow, it's gone quick. And today's topic, the question that I asked myself, and I did this a while back, and it got me spurred on to get better, I think, and at doing audience building for myself and other things. And I want to share it with you today. And it's basically, the question is, what makes you think you're good enough to build an audience? Where's your mental state when you're asking yourself that question? Yeah. What makes you think you're good enough? It's like your bigger sister saying, what makes you think you're good enough to be able to do that? Right? But I was asking myself, that was my self-talk. So I had some work to do, and I still do. But it was a great question. And I've gone about the process of attempting to answer that. And the fruit of that, the evidence, is that I'm doing these lives and enjoying it and sharing what I know. And it challenged me to really think about what it is that I'm good at and what it is that I have a passion for and what it is that I want to share with the world, no matter who's listening. Right now there's 0 people on the eyeballs, but I'm just here talking. So, but I know in my heart that there is somebody out there that could use what I'm saying, and it will hit them in just the right way, and they'll appreciate it and be grateful, and that will bring me joy. It's plain and simple. That's all I'm looking for. Another question that I asked myself today, because I was kind of in the dithers. I'd gotten back from a presentation. I did a speech in front of a small group today. Had a blast doing that. Had a brand new speech that I put together on sales and marketing, and it was a lot of fun. But it kind of put me into this weird melancholy. It's like, okay, that was fun. Where do I go now? Because I had done this big buildup in my mind to get through it, and it was kind of the decompression. So what I did was I went to my place of happiness, where I find spiritual juice, if you will. I get connected to my God, my universe, my energy source, and I believe that for me, God lives in nature and in the world that I see when I go down to the creek where I live here. And it's so beautiful, especially early in the morning or in the afternoon, when the sun's just going down and there's a little breeze, and the leaves in the trees are shimmering, and you can hear the ravens cawing, and the little hummingbird goes right by you and perches 5 feet away and sits there and enjoys a quiet moment with you. And so close you can see the red and green feathers on his little chin and his neck. So pretty. And you can see the patterns in the sand from the creek, from the water. And you can hear the critters rustling around in there, and the frogs start croaking, little ribbits going on towards an evening. So beautiful. I just feel so peaceful when I'm there. It refreshes me. I forget about everything. And I love doing that. Just being with nature like that, even if it's just for a few minutes a day, it helps center me and grounds me and gives me a real boost in, what it is, why I'm here, to give, to enjoy, to love, to be. And that's enough. So back to our question for the day. What makes you think you're good enough to build an audience? And I love memes. I've through Facebook, I've learned to love memes. There's a lot of wisdom sometimes and a lot of humor. Love humor, and they're little pictures of thoughts, and they really sometimes help they definitely help to convey a little thought, and I love that. So I did a Google search on enough. What makes you think you're enough? And true to form, Google came back with some answers and some images that I want to share with you. And so I'm going to put these up, and we'll just talk about a few of these that I found. So this first one talks about is answering this question: what makes you think you're good enough? And this first one says, you are enough, and you don't need to prove it to anyone. I like that. You are enough, and you don't need to prove it to anyone. Just as you are, you're enough. Here's one I'll read. It's a little long, but this one says, enough. You have what it takes. You are strong enough. You are brave enough. You are capable enough. You are worthy enough. It's time to stop thinking otherwise and start believing in yourself, because no one else has the dreams that you have. No one else sees the world exactly like you do, and no one else holds the same magic inside. It's time to start believing in the power of your dreams, my beautiful friend. Not next year, not next month, not tomorrow, but now. You are ready. You are enough. Love that. Here's one. So be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. I like that. That's funny. Everyone else is already taken. Oscar Wilde, of course. If they are not believers, it doesn't mean you are not magic. So if you have detractors, good. It means you're stepping out into the unknown, and you're taking a stand, and you're doing something. You're doing something. That's really what counts. Here's one I like. Doubts are like dark clouds. Once they're gone, you start shining like the sun. Yeah, love that. You can't please everyone. When you're too focused on living up to other people's standards, you aren't spending enough time raising your own. Wow, that hits hard. Some people may whisper, complain, and judge, but for the most part, it's all in your head. People care less about your actions than you think. Why? They have their own problems. So just go do what you do. Have a passion for what you love to do in life, and go do it. Build your audience. You are not asking for too much. You're asking from the wrong people. That one can hurt. That one can be difficult. But is it untrue? No, I don't think so. You really are good enough, pretty enough, and strong enough. Al Caraway said that. I agree. You are good enough. You are strong enough. You are important enough. In case nobody told you today, you are beautiful, you are loved, you are needed, you are strong, you are enough. You are enough. You're so enough, it is unbelievable how enough you are. These are fun. Copy these, put them on your dashboard. Look at them every day. They'll help you. I think we all have these. I think we're getting the idea that you are enough. We all are enough. We're enough in and of ourselves. We're here on this planet because we were blessed with a life, and it's up to us to enjoy it. We've got free will. We've got choices. We can make or break what we have ourselves. There's nobody to blame but us if we don't enjoy it and we're not having fun. And I mean that I've been in some bad situations, and you look at them when you're all said and done, and it's you're not a victim. I don't believe we're victims. I believe we create. We're great creators. We are powerful creators. And putting yourself in a position to know that you are enough and to know that you have greatness inside of you is really an important task that we have while we're here. And to be able to give that away and share it and share that joy and that love with others, that brings so much fulfillment to me. Being able to do that is really a great way to spend my life. So it's not about, for me, for a long time, it was making money, make money. And it's important to do. But in the end, when you look back, will you regret it? Will you regret spending all that time and energy and pushing and shoving your way to the top, not paying attention to others and ignoring what other people have done for you? You'll end up in the trash heap sometime, at some point. And it'll be your fault. And the sooner that you and I can own that, I think the better. So what's that got to do with audience building? Well, I think everything is taking that thought, that question that I asked myself not too long ago. It's like, what makes you think you're good enough? And seriously considering that and looking at what is it that I'm bringing to the table? And am I good enough? And the answer was a resounding yes. I'm good enough. So then the next thing is, now that excuse is gone, is doing it and growing from it and becoming better from it and being able to serve others better because I'm growing and I'm becoming more. And that gives me more capabilities, more tools, more associations, more bonds, stronger in so many great ways by doing these things and meeting people of the like mind and getting their support and supporting them. It's so fulfilling. And to not do it, I can't imagine not doing this now. It's become a part of who I am. It's in my nature, as Glenn Morshower says, to be this way now. It's not a goal. It's not something I do. It's not a habit. It's my nature. And that's amazing. And I love that. Thank you, Glenn Morshower, for sharing that part of your story. And I'm embracing that now too. So audience building. Have you thought about it? Have you come to a decision on it? Have you looked at yourself and asked yourself, What makes you think you're good enough? And seriously looked at that and considered it. I'd like you to try that. And I'd like you to really think about what it is that you're saying yes or no to, and embrace the joy. So that's my thought for the day. Hope you're having an awesome afternoon. Tomorrow we're going to talk about generational wealth. It's Generational Wealth Thursday. So tomorrow is that topic, and I got tons of stuff to chat about. So lots of learning, lots of things going on. Have an awesome day. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.